The day of the hairy freak or the fat slob is practically gone.
Let the party begin. I've got snacks.
Hey, look at us. Did it again. Another 7 days round the sun. Welcome. There. My hair's a little big. WCW Deep Cuts Live. My name is Tom. 160th week in the row. Has not changed yet. Who knows? Maybe in the future. Hello to everybody in the Erotic Eric Fontaine fan club, aka the chat. As always, we're here, as we are every Tuesday, to watch the forgotten quote-unquote television classics from World Championship Wrestling in the 1990s. I'll give a big hello to Naklon@21. If I pronounced your name incorrectly, I apologize. I appreciate the follow, and know you stick it. Thank you for the stream streak. Hopefully you do not streak while watching the stream. Don't show me your penis. Yeah, I am Tom, as seen on Botchamania. As seen on Botchamania. I'm not kidding you. I had a cousin reach out to me and was like, "Hey dog, you're on Botchamania." I'm like, "Hey dog, I didn't know you watched Botchamania." Mighty Van, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. You could sub with Prime if you have Amazon Prime. Just give me a little thing. If your account's connected, you can do it. You don't have to worry about paying me. Daniel's in the chat. We're gonna get lots of suggestions for WWE 2K26 tonight. Now, speaking of all of you, thank you to the members of the Weirdo Empire. Appreciate you helping me out on YouTube with your eyeballs and your dollars. So appreciate that. Here after what we watched tonight, we will talk about what we're going to watch Sunday on Off the Grid. Thank you to all of you, especially our newest members, like Zach Johnson, who I believe Zach might be broadcasting basketball tonight, but he's usually with us, Marcus Williams, and John D. Thank you. Now, if you would like me to, I don't know, be nice and or mean to your grandma in a video, I'm on Cameo. I don't charge too much. I charge 1 cent more than a 2-hour TNA weekly pay-per-view. So, my worth is exactly 1 penny more than a midget eating off in a trash can. So anyway, so we're gonna have some fun tonight. Hey Joey, B1. Thank you for that. I will say most things on Cameo, Green Boy. I will not. I will not say anything that will get me canceled. Let's say slurs. I think that goes without saying. Definitely will not say slurs on Cameo. But other than that, fair game. So also join the Discord. Keep the chat going all the time. If y'all like the chat tonight, the Erotic Eric Fontaine fan club, keep it going 24/7. It's great. Love the folks in there. Kind folks. Some folks pop up that you wouldn't expect. I have kind friends who like being friends with my friends. You are all my friends. Some closer than others. Some of you are friends with benefits. And I really enjoy the touching. Anyway, it's 9:04 p.m. live. And we need to get going. We got a lot of show. Let's go back to 1996, WCW Saturday Night. Yes. And we'll watch some Lex Luger. Yeah, also before we go, I really need to figure out how to block Mike from that. Because I feel like you can't see him. So I might refigure some things. But yeah, we gotta go. Let's go.
Is brought to you by Pep Boys.
Pep Boys.
Parts, accessories, and service come to Pep Boys, America's automotive.
We do have community match. Hey, fuck that show. Yes, Judas Effect. Yes, Botchamania's own Tom Green. Yeah, there were some issues with it last week. So hopefully this goes up. Dusty wearing the leather jacket, the red leather jacket.
People winning, people losing. Steve Grissom wins the race at Daytona Busch Grand National Series. A lot going on this past week in WCW.
Hell yeah! Congrats on the purple belt, low dog.
But you talk about people winning and people.
Congrats, it's badass. I almost got to yellow belt. Holy shit, Reverend, 19 inches.
So much to talk
or a .92 cold Scorpio. Thank you, Talker Tree. I'm goated. What did Noli say to me the other day along those lines? He said that I was based. Okay, so that's, by the way, that is WCW's actual lawyer right there, playing part in this wrestling angle. Come on, person who dubbed this onto DVD.
Good. Your American Express Platinum card, it's been canceled.
It's been canceled? Great acting here. Sir, your credit card has been canceled. Yes, this is in fact 30 years old. Holy shit. God, my prostate feels huge. You can go to jail. Yeah, he was Nick Patrick's lawyer later in the year. Also, shout out to DDP for having both an entrance jacket and an entrance vest. Oh, this is a good time to tell you all I'm working injured tonight. I'm working hurt. I've told you all about how much I'm into DDP yoga now. Fucked up my shoulder doing broken table Sunday. So, Mid Hatfield, thank you so much. My social media pal, thank you for being here. Oh, your 35th birthday Friday, Red Wolf said happy early birthday. Yeah, okay, so I was getting real cocky doing broken tape. And like, I had right hand down, left foot out. Doing the crunches and all that. Yeah, right foot down. Yeah, left foot out, or left hand out, right foot out. And all of a sudden, like I collapse. No, collapse. My arm just gives way. Like completely. And I screamed. And Noli thought I had a heart attack. But yeah, I fucked up a muscle in my shoulder. So.
He's stolen your money. He's talked to you like you were a little slave or a dog. Kirby, what's wrong with you? Think.
Look at these sweet ass headbands. Why don't we have more headbands in wrestling? Thank you, Yankee. Thank you for appreciating me.
You know, maybe you can sort this out someplace else. We're doing
I can't understand this right now, but you know, of all the derogatory things Dallas has ever said, the only good thing he said was zip it.
Oh gosh, I love how
right now,
Johnny B. Bad's counter pitch to his kids thinking that he was fucking Kimberly was he had to be verbally abusive to Kimberly. That is much more in line with his religious beliefs, as he put it. I love the dance. Also, that fucking hurts so bad doing this with the shoulder. God, I do need headbands. Yeah, I need a headband person. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, people don't realize your shoulder's fucked up. Like, it kind of goes down into your spine, goes up into your neck. It's a whole thing. Yeah, exactly, Brian. Men never suck. Men are never terrible.
He really is. All right, Johnny B. Bad.
These two are ridiculous.
Opening bout, one of our feature events.
It's like they're both pageant children of varying degrees who never grew out of it.
During the course of this television program, We will talk about the next big pay-per-view.
Could you imagine if all the Nitro girls can doing like a dance like this?
Gigantic six-man tag that will headline
That would have been awesome.
WCW's Monday Nitro live this coming Monday.
I am not using Icy Hot on it because I was instructed by the nurse at urgent care not to. I've been icing it with frozen broccoli.
Saturday night, Chris Benoit, one of the horsemen. And Johnny B.
Oh no, is he's not wrestling Benoit, is he?
Talk about Nitro. What happened this past night?
God, this is way more fucked up.
Claiming 2 victories. Say it again.
Yeah, no, that's another reason why I won't fuck with Icy Hot is I'm deathly afraid that like a speck of it'll get on my finger, then I'll rub my eye, and then I'll be in the hospital again.
She can, you know, them roller jumpers and
Yeah,
stuff.
she's good. She's very acrobatic.
Very acrobatic, very athletic.
No question about that.
Oh god, he is wrestling
All
Chris
right, Johnny
Benoit.
Mann and Kimberly have made their grand
They are! Oh my goodness, this is totally a Sherry O'Terry, Will Ferrell thing.
for the World
Yes,
TV
they're like the
championship.
cheerleaders, the Spartan cheerleaders. It's a great call, Vin.
Represents the Four Horsemen from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. The Crippler.
Also, all the murderer shit aside with Benoit,
Chris Benoit.
this is such a weird song for him. This is like kind of like a sexy dance song. And then this fucker comes out.
Ground attack, use aerial moves when it needs to.
I don't talk, but I fucking hurt people.
At his best, I believe, when he keeps the man down, and Johnny B.
Yeah, it was used in a porno. And the song, the real version of the song, by like some German pop group, I think. It's on YouTube with the lyrics and stuff. It's ridiculous.
You're huge, man. Good God. I know. I think I'm sick of it too.
You know, Gerlin hanging on lockers. Again, as Missy Hyatt once called him, the biggest pervert in wrestling.
Tell ya.
I am not based out of Knoxville. I'm based in central Indiana.
What's wrong? What's your side?
And I just saw your comment, Mid Hatfield. Yes, that's my plan, is to just ice the shit out of it. I've been like 15 minutes on, 15 minutes off for like the last few hours. I can do this again, which is good. It's still, but it is what it is. Minister of Wrestling, Missy Hyatt did an interview right after she sued WCW for sexual harassment. He said Gene Okerlund is the biggest pervert in the history of wrestling.
Everything he does with force drink.
Yeah, you know what surprises me?
The match just started. Why are you yelling at him? Why are you so aggressive,
Included
Chris?
Right away when he went out to the top right there, went ahead and hit him with his fist. And bottom line is,
Yeah, I think
this guy here knows so much
it's hard
match
after the
knowledge.
last couple of years
His
to
philosophy or his game plan. Obviously,
not
Johnny Bear
imagine
don't
that
either
a lot of this
because he's in
shit is
bad
not
way right now,
a
but
fetish of somebody
I guess
on
the
these
Hawks'
shows.
Mindset right now, they're on such a roll.
Oh, Minister of Entertainment, I'm fucking sorry. I'm bad at reading. All right, Judas Effect, what is Alex Wright's hotline number? 999. I think yes. Fink was, yeah, Fink had a giant porn collection that he kept at work. 99999, yeah. There you go. No.
A little feel-out process going on right here.
But yeah, Howard Fink will have like an infamous porn collection.
You're inside with a World TV champion, the Crippler here. Yeah, this is not a place Bad wants to be. Try to defend himself, nothing he can do. Look at that headbutt, would you?
Cecil!
I tell you what, the first blow.
Thank you for subbing with Prime up in that Prime sub. Cecil Nick's checkouts. Oh my god!
And dropped him across
That-
the top rope. What a maneuver that was.
That ended so much safer than I thought it was going to. But I was gonna say Cecil Nix is in house in the chat. Check out Mystery Wrestling. They just announced Kenta for an upcoming show. I know Cecil has already held him like a baby once. Maybe it'll happen again. MJF's gonna be working a show for them coming up. I've been told Fink had some like obscure porn, not just the shit that Coliseum Video was making. Fink was like a porno smart one. He could tell you about work rate. Coliseum Video. I can't get over how long those streamers are coming off of Kimberly. Like, that's just not practical. Like, as a person trying to move around. What is Nick Patrick doing?
All of it, a matter of fact,
He's like kind of trying to do Kimberly's dance.
Got him hooked. Look at this.
Oh shit! Hell yes, Cecil. Okay. You have my anticipation built. I will look out for that. A special guest I will be excited for.
Can he give up? Or will he give up or not? Yeah. Johnny B. Bad slides out of it. One.
Slide out of it. What's that voice, Tony? Kimberly's dressed like the doorway at a video store that you go through to get to the pornos.
This is really a test for Johnny B. Bad. We know
like you walk through her streamers, and then all the pornos are there. Oh, I will look out for that, Suze. I have a couple of ideas, but I won't bug you about them.
There's a concern from Kimberly. Have I seen Johnny B. Bad be beaten around so much in the opening moments of the match?
Yeah, from the get-go.
Like, could I just say, I've never seen the Naked Wrestling League that you're talking about, Gino. I've never seen like a full show. I've seen the backstage segments where Jimmy Hart is like talking to the women. Like he's the general manager doing like the evil GM, like Eric Bischoff on Raw type thing. It is hilarious because like, they picked like the most asexual wrestling character in history to be selling for how hot these women were. It's so funny. No, Mark Murrow, like this is his last, I think last week or two in the company here. He's gone right after this. Like he's, his first night in the WWF is WrestleMania 12. Like a really weird, abrupt backstage promo. In like a not even like a set, it's just like a back corner. Yeah, Johnny B. Bad he had a run, man.
Johnny B. Bad with a big double accidental. I think maybe in midair he changed his mind. Yeah. Because Benoit
Mark Morrow. Yeah, I think everything about the Mark Morrow WrestleMania promo felt like it was just booked there. Okay, he just sunset flipped the referee. That's great. We got to do more of that. What the fuck? Dude, like, do you think he actually tried to sunset flip you, dog? Like, what would be the point of that? Like, that's not even a thing that would, like, hurt in Canada. Yes, Finkel would, yeah, Howard Finkel seems like he would have opinions about pornography. Also, why can't this match have a finish? Kimberly's like, stop it! Okay. Nick did take a decent sunset flip up, so good for him.
James Bond at his best. The spy who loved me.
Kimberly walks so Bailey could run.
Thunderball, Octopussy, and more.
When I was a kid, I always thought Thunderball sounded so cool. And then I watched half of it once. I don't like the Bond movies. I think it's boring.
And next up is Peter Mooney from Seattle.
I'm going with a 67 pink convertible.
This dude was in everything for like a good 5-year period.
Oh my.
Orange flavored Alka-Seltzer Plus.
Whoever taped this hated that commercial.
Back here on the WCW Control Center, folks.
Back in Gene's very real room that he didn't imagine himself.
7 o'clock Eastern Time from Tupelo, Mississippi. Available exclusively on pay-per-view. For fans in and around.
Can I just say it is insane that WCW's ECW ripoff pay-per-view every year was from Tupelo, Mississippi?
Throughout the Southland.
Like I know the Tupelo concession brawl and all that. Bischoff ain't planning that. Great match there. Gene, why does your basement look exactly like the control center? It's just like in his basement he has like control center like written in blood on a wall.
Eddie Guerrero. We've seen him here. He is
Conan looks like a child trying to pretend to be a wrestler.
Officials have signed a Chicago street fight where anything goes. Falls count anywhere in the building. The format involved in this Chicago street fight will be announced right here next week.
Wait.
Uncensored the second time around, it's professional wrestling's
you can't just like
free for all.
Could you imagine any other sport where they're like, okay, we're gonna have a competition with no fucking rules.
pay-per-view.
We don't know who's going to be in it, but it's going to happen on this day. We'll announce it later.
DirecTV. Again, it's uncensored. The date Sunday, March the 24th,
Listen.
7 Eastern Time.
And by the way, it's bullshit. Uncensored never had like
Promotional
dicks.
consideration paid for by the following.
I mean, pretty much.
Pull off the mask. What I like to snap best.
I've never noticed that I've seen this commercial a million times. That dummy has an ass on him.
Step into it, yeah.
A good ass.
No boys. Fight the oppression of the New Order Nation with non-stop shoot-'em-up action straight from the #1 arcade mega hit, Revolution X. Music is the weapon from Acclaim.
For our fans,
As a joke, Cecil, you should have like a really great like 30-minute work rate, like with falsies and all that shit. Zach, hello. I'm glad you're here. Karate Fighters. I did not have any.
Last year's whole event was unsanctioned. Conan Eddie Guerrero this year already announced. We will give you the participants.
I've heard about those Gene and Renee shoots.
Well, it would be a natural.
Hey, it's the one-man game. I think my kids watched that match the other day on YouTube. Pez Watley, aka Shaska Watley, aka the guy from all those documentaries about the power plant, who seems sane in comparison. No, Gene's a perv. I think Renee just plays along. Gene's a fucking pervert. The Booty Man. Why did he say it like he's Count Chocula? The Booty Man.
Yeah, big match. And Big Bubba against deal on him, Pez. Pez is dealing on the game.
He's dealing on him. Hey, therapy. We all need you. I'm actually gonna have therapy tomorrow. I'm excited for it. I've been through some shit this week.
What a fine athlete he's been through his career.
No question about that.
He bent over and ducked when he should have bobbed and weaved, I think. He got a big boot there. The gang just nailed him. Yeah, Nitro
Could have
5.
bobbed and
Also,
weaved.
Liz and Woman.
Randy Eller, the referee, amalgamation of all the other referees in WCW. Yeah, dude, one-man gang. What a weird run. Sullivan just really needed tall, fat guys
But I don't think they can, brother.
to be with him. One-man gang, 6'8", and has a weight problem. Hey, man, show up.
Uncensored is almost here. And what a big event that'll be. The Belfast Bruiser finally gets his shot in Lord Steven
Mr.
Regal.
Booty Earns.
And those are just some of the matches. We'll have more in the weeks to come. Gene back with us.
Like, Randy Eller is like if there was a WCW, like, 2K game, and they didn't want to, like, pay any of the referees' royalties. They just used him.
You know, Pez thought I was good offense. And now the gang just cut him off and starting to pummel him, if you will. Just right here in public.
Also, Shad, I think Gang just announced he's like gonna stop doing conventions. So, congrats to Gang on his retirement. Yeah, One Man Gang is a dope wrestler, man. Like, he really picked a good one. Look, this is so pro wrestling. I'm gonna open your mouth and go. What good shit! I love it. I love it. Randy Eller looks like and tried to make a referee out of mustache and body.
Finish. Brought it home, WCW.
This is not a place to be, caught in the corner with a guy like the one.
Also, Pez Watley, shout out to him for having the confidence in his wiping ability to wear white trunks.
Some offense at the start, but Pez been in there with huge guys and big guys. And,
huge guy and a big guy.
He's not doing real well.
Oh, to the midsection, the side of the head, and a
Pressure Broomfield was a cool man.
One Man Gang. The man who has, of course,
One Man Gang should have a job picking wrestler names.
Pez, though, as you said earlier, dream of
Always love. By the way, I love wrestlers who wear spandex T-shirts.
And look at the upper body he's got on him.
What a concept!
And he's fired up.
He's dealing now. All right.
I think like almost every wrestler needs a better name.
Big right hands. Gang back to the corner. Pistol Pez was shooting.
Wrestlers shouldn't be allowed to name themselves.
When you hit a guy that big,
yes, Pez Watley was supposed to be the mailman in WCW Special Forces.
Pez goes down. It's 747 coming out of the sky.
The splash really is an underrated move. You just jump on somebody.
The One Man Gang.
Just belly flop on another human being.
And dream with that. That's gotta be maybe so. That's got to be a
He's an uncle wrestler. Kind of like Barry Darcy. He's so fucking goofy that he makes lines like that work. Yeah, he gets momentum off the ropes and then he stops, kills the momentum, and then jumps. Yeah, so the idea of the WCW Special Forces was it was supposed to like make kids like these public-facing professions. Oh shit! It's one of those videos where they shit on someone in the WWF. Oh yeah, hey Refs is Wizards. Where the big boys play. Vader had just jumped to the WWF. Hey, joke's on you guys, this looks awesome. Because it was awesome. Call Stang. Yeah, fuck you, WWF wrestlers, for working here.
Wow, this WCW magazine is really cool.
Vader did beat Sting in almost every big match. They had to like selectively pick footage.
And is this a love
I always love when they would have to like run these commercials for WCW magazine. Like, check out all this news and pay-per-view stuff from 2.5 months ago that you've probably already seen.
I never thought I could make a hand-cut dovetail joint until I picked up cabinet making, the first volume
cabinet
of
making.
Work and Play.
Hey Dan, ready for the game?
I think if I get more space to stream, I'm just gonna buy
then book plane tickets for our trip next
that
week.
book
And my
and
kids
make
got to go to the
cabinets
library
on
to
stream.
look up dinosaurs.
Hey, we can take care of that right now with America Online.
We can?
Yeah, we can send your
Well, it
mom
wasn't
flowers,
Russo that
oranges,
wrecked the
plain
magazine.
tickets,
If you read Guy Evans's
Company's
Beyond Nitro book,
with America Online,
they
news and sports,
got a bug in their butt in
updates,
like early
online
'99.
magazines, and easy access to the
Like they
internet.
took
Call now for your
control
free
of the
America
magazine
Online
back
startup
from
kit
the
and 10
publisher.
free online hours.
Like, we need to make this into Maxim.
Here come the dinosaurs.
And then it sucked.
Great. Downloading's easy. I can even send an email on the internet. We'll check it all out later, after the game.
So how do you get America Online?
After the game, you know, the thing that us men do. Go to the game.
3100 now for your free America Online startup kit.
I think at one point, if you counted up all the discs in my parents' house, we had 9,000 free hours of America
What
Online.
it has been for Diamond Ridge Motorsports and World Championship Wrestling together, WCW Motorsports, and I mean off and running this past Saturday. 1 week ago at the Busch Grand National opening event, the Goodies 300, and there you saw him, the purple and
Yeah,
gold.
Tony Schiavone looks like a child who dressed up as his dad for career day.
You talk about where the big boys play. Where the big boys play was in.
I'd love to see what is all of Dusty's pocket jacket pockets.
There. I'm looking forward. I'm gonna be in Richmond with him coming up very shortly at that big race. But Steve Grissom on fire in the WCW Cup.
1 week ago was Daytona. It was the Busch Grand National opening event, and here's what happened. Car number 29 out in front.
It's a wrestling show.
In NASCAR number 29.
Oh God, it's Chris Cruz.
We gotta give
Ooh.
Steve a pat on the back. We
What
gotta
a-
cross our fingers.
Sorry, Sting and Luger out wearing their polo shirts and their shades. They're getting ready to sell a house.
Is on track.
You do need one of those jackets, Zach. It's a giant red leather jacket that I'm sure you cannot find in any store.
Hell to the Daytona International Speedway. And the Diamond Bridge Racing.
Yeah. They made wrestlers sit in the pit crew at like all of these races and pretend to like racing. Like I know when Mark Mero quit, one of the things that pissed him off was that he had to miss his kid's birthday party because Bischoff made him go to a Steve Grissom race. Yeah. Isn't this like the shit league? Like these are the cars that suck.
Steve's 11th career victory was oh so sweet as he
This is like double A ball.
in the winner's circle.
Dude, what job do you get Zubas at, Low Dog? And can you get me hired? I can wear Zubas very well. NASCAR NXT. Okay.
And it is set for one fall. Introducing first the challenge.
We got an Armstrong. Jonathan, if you're here, check him off. Yeah, Cruz got fired in late 96. I think he got rehired after that because he was like, I've got dirt on the company and I'll sue you. They brought him back for a little bit and then he got fired again because they're like, you fucking nerd. Look at that moment. Beautiful. My social media friend, Scott Armstrong. Dude, I had a pair of Zubas that lasted me like 5 years. Lost them in a laundry fire. This is gonna be terrible. I like Scott Armstrong. This is going to be very bad. Oh, I thought you meant that they were giving you a pair of Zubas. Like, part of the work uniform. I mean, they let you wear Zubas to work. That's cool. Either way, congrats on the new gig. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Yankee Hawk. I found out that on his Wikipedia, on Brad Armstrong's Wikipedia, they edited it to say that the Haiti Kid and Skylo Low were the ones who hit him with the car. And there were multiple comments of people trying to call me out for not saying that Haiti Kid and Skylo Low weren't in the car. Like, you don't do your research. Dude, the Zubas are the best, man. I got some from the mall in Schaumburg a long time ago. Best pants.
Well, they both got a lot of quickness. Conan's got a little more power, I believe, and a little bigger. I mean, I'd say maybe 30 pounds than Armstrong.
What's that? I'm going to turn around 2 times. Thank you, Bravo. Much appreciated. What is happening? So, how do you call that spot in the back? Okay, Scott, listen. I need you to toss me up on the apron behind you in a way that nobody ever actually would. And then when I land up there, you go, what in the world? And then I grab your arm. And Scott's like, hell yeah, man, let's do that.
Into the leg. Good call.
What? Why is Conan doing a shooter belly to belly? And now, what is happening? Why is Conan doing this?
I gotta go back now to this Monday Nitro.
The leg grapevine around that arm is not doing anything. The top wrist lock kind of would be.
And we got the Taskmaster on one side.
Scott Armstrong's trying his hardest to make sense of all this. Conan, I've always said, wrestles like the kid in the backyard fed doing a technical wrestler gimmick, where you don't really know what you're doing, but you just kind of grab at limbs and make shit up. Right. Most of what I do barely counts as wrestling. Now they're just sitting. I think this is in the Kama Sutra.
Well, I don't know.
I think they're going balls to mouth here.
Make up something.
Oh wait, he's got his leg tucked under his ass.
I have no idea what he has.
Dusty just like, I have no fucking idea what is happening in the ring. I'm not going to call it.
There's somebody out there thinks they know what it is.
But I tell you what, it's doing him well.
And Shivani's like, what are you smart marks at home probably thinks you have a name for this move, but really this is stupid looking. What is happening? What? Why are you doing that? I'm going to bend your one leg and then I'm going to bend your other leg. Dude, that's pretty accurate, Cecil. The Conan's like the dudes who do one seminar and then try to make what they learn in 2 hours their whole style for a few shows before giving up.
Out here in the arena, I ain't got that book, so I don't know.
Malenko's got it.
He knows it.
Look at this. Give Armstrong a lot of credit.
Shaking it off.
He was tied up.
He's just like, fuck. I'm gonna clobber you.
And he's got him staggered here.
How did he be? It's all charisma with Conan. Like, caught on because he had the right look and he
But boy, he's trying to shake that leg off.
People really liked him. It wasn't because of his wrestling.
Conan now on the end of getting it.
Very cool though, Doug. Daniel, if you're still here, Daniel, please tell me what you want in WWE 2K26. I want your opinions.
Has the neck pulled back with the leg.
This is also that's almost a hold.
Holds here.
Going with it.
That was almost a hold.
Dean Malenko probably knows him, but things we've never seen before.
Well, I guarantee, and they served him well.
Oh, I guarantee you, he was telling, yeah, hey Dave, listen, I'm gonna do some stuff on Saturday night this week that I saw Oleg Taktarov do.
Yes, he did. Scott was.
Oh, hey, it's a DDT.
It's like knocking a tree down, chopping up top, getting in the middle.
That's another backyarder thing. When you get lost, you just DDT the kid.
Tonight. Good call. Into the chest. And a reverse to into the corner. Conan showing the agility.
Oh, hey, it turned out into a move. Hey, that. Yeah, exactly. That was a wrestling match, and that there were wrestlers in it, and the bell rang twice, once at the beginning, once at the end.
And much he hit Arsenal today was trying to tie up Armstrong and all kind of different maneuvers right here, hooking him up, got the one.
Could you imagine?
Still to come the Mega Powers, along with the Booty Man, plus the Nature Boy Ric Flair, and much more as WCW Saturday Night continues right after this.
Yeah, the finish was like the only hold Conan did correctly. Yes, he did. He had a square in the back of his head. But don't do that, Ed. Yeah, Dave pushed for Conan because Conan was on the phone with him 6 hours a day. Telling him, hey man, I'm a genius because I found Rey Mysterio and he does cool moves. Yeah, not only did One Man Gang lose that belt to Conan, they had multiple matches. And they were all very bad.
Are you okay? No. Jackie Chan, Rumble in the Bronx, rated R, now playing.
Help.
They're in your town.
She just watched that Conan match.
They're your neighbors. They're your family.
You should, Cecil.
They were once.
And then you should steal spots from them.
But now they need to fix their out-of-warranty electronics. And they're desperate.
How many characters that Ed Leslie played? More than I could probably count. Jackie Chan is a better worker than most professional wrestlers.
So you know it's there.
This shit looked very good.
100 grand. What's the split? There's no split. 100 grand, 100 grand, 100 grand.
The best thing to happen to old men in Hollywood. All right, what's Gene lying about this week?
Hotline fans, what WCW superstar is currently being courted by a major Hollywood producer for an action-adventure series to begin filming later this summer or maybe early fall?
Or maybe.
This time, it's not Hulk Hogan. It's somebody else. We're going to tell you who it is. Plus, more of
One Man Gang.
story on Brian
Hey, Stewie. Hello, Stewie. I probably was Conan. It's probably like a Mexican TV show. Yeah, what if it is Buff Bagwell, not porno? I actually kind of think that movie might have happened. It's just not something we would think of. Bumble in the Bronx. I often think when I start doing DDP yoga for the day, like, why doesn't it like start with that clip? He does in some of the videos. He does do the self high five, which I'm like, hell of a callback.
Thanks to Mean Gene Okerlund, the hotline guru of not only WCW but the entire wrestling world.
Bam Bam in Major Pain was 94. He would have been in the WWF. Thank you, Berserk Hippo. Much appreciated. I'm trying.
He looked like he was sleeping.
It was around this time when Buff was in Day of the Warrior, so it might have been that.
I guarantee you, man, he looked bad. You talk about down on.
He looks fine.
He deserves everything.
Like if I showed up to this stream next week looking like that, you'd all be like, "Holy shit, Tom looks great."
Drunk is the word that's come to mind. Here we go.
I think Dave Penzer just called him Terry Long, not Teddy. Okay, Teddy's a little fat. He got it at a parade. That is a small flag.
And I'll tell you what, he is really gaining.
Like, I know often in wrestling managers, like patriotic characters, have like giant flags, comically giant flags. Get Teddy a bigger flag, please.
What kind of moon is Dallas Page in? What will happen in this big matchup?
Craig Pittman was staring at those Hogan fans like,
I guarantee you, he's sure
I know what's up. I don't want to give you a handshake. It was an action adventure show, so I don't think it would have been jingle all the way. Yeah, notice how much more psyched Craig Pittman is to play around with those kids.
His hair girl, or whoever fixed his hair. Look at it.
His hair girl.
You can take a weed eater and do a better job on that hair.
His hair girl. Yeah, no, it was action adventure series. This was recorded in Center Stage in Atlanta, which is a dump.
On top of the world, can you imagine having $13 million now down to 6.5, and now nothing?
Yeah.
God, could you imagine any of those except for the nothing?
I mean,
I can imagine the nothing.
I tell you what, he's in there
Not the other two.
Pittman, and he better be ready. He better loosen up.
Yeah, there's a strong what if scenario if Craig Pittman did well at that Valley Tudo tournament, or did better. Center Stage, I think like 500 capacity maybe, because it goes up. The seating goes straight up, and there's a lot of it at the top you can't see. Oh no, DDP! You have not, Cecil? Now I need to hear it. Hey Alan, channel's going well. Thank you for all your help. Much love in your direction. Now I feel bad about myself that DDP knows that I need to get a salad when he's trying to influence me. Well, DDP does have kind of some weird, like, RFK food opinions, I guess. Like, I don't follow the diet stuff on the app. I just do the workouts.
Yeah, and Teddy bringing to the table is more or less a spirit.
Allegedly, maybe not a big fan of the vaccines, from what I've heard.
That he can tell you about and motivate you, and that's what is happening right here with Pittman. And it's
God, could you imagine how sweet an arcade would be? Like a bowling alley where everything looks like DDP's sites here? That'd be a great bowling alley. Okay, Cecil says, I was at a show with El Generico. He wanted to go to talk to DDP, but waited till fans left his DDP yoga stand because of the gimmick. Finally goes over, and immediately a fan walks up. So he had to try to talk to DDP in broken English. And DDP just responded, do you want to buy some yoga? Fucking amazing. Amazing.
You're right. It started there.
Thank you for sharing that, Cecil. That's made my day.
Even things like just like what he did with half of that money, we don't know.
I have to imagine
He lost his belt and he lost her and he lost.
He had so many awkward moments where he wanted to talk to a coworker he had never met. And a fan walks up and he has to do the broken. That's awesome. You saw Naked Liger. I've never seen Naked Liger. I've seen Barehanded Liger. But I'm not to be a creep, but Liger's got to have like a great ass. His lower half is like insane.
But man, what ability
he had the shirt on.
Really grown into, if you will. Maybe not having it when he came in, but learned his trade so well.
Yeah. I do not endorse some of the DDP dietary opinions. I will, Luis. I am really sorry about all the stuff going on in Mexico right now. I've been reading about it, and I feel awful for you all. That's a great sell/standing bump thing that he just did for the headbutt. I think after renovations, it's up to like $10.50. Also, like they have like a concert stage now, and they have floor seating. So I think that's where they get the $10.50 from. Like when Liger walks out, And you've seen him bottomless. You've seen him Winnie the Pooh.
About another matchup on Nitro. We're talking about Harlem Heat stepping it out with the Road Warriors.
Gotta think, like,
I mean, the tag team picture we talk about at WCW is on fire.
he wrestled Brian Pillman, and I just saw his dick.
Nitro is not to be missed live from Knoxville, Tennessee, WCW. TNT's Monday Nitro.
1, 2, no!
Well, Dallas right now.
No.
Legend Born Life. I guarantee it.
Elbow, back elbow. Nicely done. Countered that with
Reminds me of a cop and a half.
Diamond Dallas.
You keep calling for a 10 and the pull guy.
Hey, in the alphabet, what comes after L?
Bo!
I don't know. I don't know if they repossessed those cards or not.
Man,
They should have.
I'm going to tell you what, and a lot of people say, oh, I feel bad for Dallas. But not me and you. Not me especially. You know, he ain't going to be getting me in that one. In that mode. Too close to the rope.
Pittman just kind of casually just like, motherfucker, you put me right by the ropes.
Well, you know, I just think she's a good woman, good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man.
In the midsection,
What is he talking about? He was talking about DDP like living in his car, and then he's just going on about good women loving good men. What? The level of ADHD that Dusty Rhodes likely had would have made for an interesting medical study.
And making mistakes, and that's due to Teddy Long.
Oh my God! Okay. God, that dude's a beast.
Hesitation, 1, 2, and that may have cost him Dream.
Well, I don't.
This match is awkward, but after that Conan match, like it feels like Flair Steamboat.
By Pittman right there. I didn't know what he was doing.
It had J and B. Scotch. Love it. Oh my gosh, that ruled. That ruled. Like, what would that have even been?
Boy, he hit that thing hard, Tony.
If he can make a cover, what's he doing?
Oh, was that with the? Was that a convention show, Cecil? I vaguely remember illegally downloading that card and just being so sad about Vader and Necro Butcher not really being good.
What's going on? But Teddy Long stayed his distance. The pinball is in.
Oh.
Both men are on the outside.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. It was like the not WrestleCon, Wrestle Reunion, I think maybe it would have been called. Also, that clothesline on the floor was sick. Like they started touring it, but because they were doing it in Florida every year and doing well. And they started like touring it to different places, and it wasn't doing as well. And Homeboy lost all of his money. And then like wrestling conventions became this huge thing afterwards. Oh my goodness, that would have been amazing. Could you imagine?
And now a double count out.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Randy Eller has counted both men out of the ring.
The team of Cecil, Nixon, Hangman Adam. I'm so here for it. Yeah, that rail was really close to the ring, but it's because that building's tiny. What? I love when Sting's in like I don't give a fuck mode on TikTok. It was around back then. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so this is Sting. I think I've said it on here before. I know I said it on a podcast with Alan Cunahan, Alan Forel, a couple of years ago. Sting and Mark Paul Gosselaar. No, I said it on Between the Sheets, not with Alan. Sting and Mark Paul Gosselaar were like living parallel lives in the 90s.
How many high school boys does it take to change a light bulb?
This is kind of saved by the Bell of college years for Sting. The hair growing out. It's awesome. Pro Sting, of course, Dead Men on Campus. Wheaties, I think it's our best fast food restaurant.
Making it easier.
Yes, it does mean Lex Luger's AC Slater. And he's Chicano.
I can't go to the game today. I gotta send my mom a birthday gift. Then
The best episode of the college years when Slater
gotta go to the library to look up dinosaurs.
figures out his
Take care of
heritage.
that right now with America Online.
We can?
Yeah, we can.
It's not. I agree, Greg. It is not. It used to be so much better, but it is. All the other ones have also become dog shit too. So it's still the best.
And easy access to the internet. Call now.
What are the advertising points for this computer? Internet connection.
Flowers are sent, plane tickets are booked. Here come the dinosaurs.
Here come the dinosaurs.
I can even send an email on the internet. We'll check it all out later, after the game. So
yeah, I'll send an email on the internet. I love that I missed that the last one.
258-3100 now for your free America Online startup kit with free software.
Here come the
and
dinosaurs.
It's everything you need to get online.
One grown man saying that to another grown man.
It's about that time.
All right.
It's time for Uncensored, and anything goes in this sensational pay-per-view. Coming up Sunday, the 24th of March, 7 o'clock Eastern Time from Tupelo in the Coliseum, and available only on pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view.
Fans, before we go to our next match, Sting and Lex Luger, the World Tag Team Champs against Public Enemy. Let's take you to Mean Gene Okerlund.
Is that a man dressed like Superman? Here we go. A promo with fake babyface Lex Luger, who is awesome.
Champions of the world. They're getting ready to go to the ring, but gentlemen, first, I've got the
that rules DMK. I always love checks for $0. Yeah, I'm with you, Zach. I love Lex Luger in this story. This is the most fun Lex Luger.
Every single tag team and world championship.
What is Gene doing?
Stinger's the captain of his team. He's laid it out. Aren't they, Stinger? We're going to give every single team an opportunity. And Public Enemy's coming right up.
I don't buy that there's nothing but total happiness here.
No, Lex, this isn't going to get you out of hot water calling me the team captain. Please.
You're the leader.
You are, Sting. God, he's so funny.
The leader is out the door. You and I are the same kind, okay? We're the same.
Tall, great hair, amazing body, and he's funny. Fucking leaves some of it for me, dog. I think Sting just stopped bleaching his hair at the end of '95, and it grew out brown. Look at me, I'm so jacked. I love him.
Very good. Hey, unbelievable. You got to do something about this because we've got teams like the Road Warriors. We've got teams like coming up real soon.
From Chicago, they don't scare me.
From the upper part of Chicago, these guys are from the streets and they're animals. Get it? Animal and Hawk.
Same to you
guys.
Animal and Hawk,
yeah, we
baby.
don't want to mess with them. But anyways, if we have to, we will. Public Enemy's coming up. Let's get down to business, okay? Please, enough is enough. Quit bouncing.
Do you think Lex Luger knew which one was Rocco Rock and which one was Johnny Grunge?
Gets me psyched up then. You know what?
Yeah.
I love that he talks like a 6-year-old. Like a really happy 6-year-old. He called them both Johnny Rock. Yes, that's likely what happened with Luger and Public Enemy. A big match. Here we go. Public Enemy. I feel bad for wrestlers now who can't just like put on a hockey jersey and be like, "This is my gear." What is this music? Oh, this is the first Public Enemy song before Jimmy Hart got him to rap.
Public Enemy time in our tag team, and I tell you, Sting and Lex Luger. Luger's feeling very good about himself. As a matter of fact, it was obvious from the interview that Luger.
Oh, Heyman sucks. Horrible person. But I think the biggest compliment you can give him as a wrestling mind is that he convinced wrestling fans that these guys were like hardened Philadelphia street thugs. Especially Johnny Grudge. Top Buckley is fucking bumpkin ass dude. So what's your gimmick? We're both silent. But I saw a clip from the Major Boys, Cardona and Kurt Hawkins' podcast the other day, where Zack Ryder said he claimed that he was the Kevin Smith of pro wrestling.
Get ready to hook it up.
Like,
Luger, Sting, in one of our main
oh,
events
right.
on Saturday night.
All right, bud. Is he honing any brown spots?
That's right. Get the Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, and Sting collector cards today through this special $800.
The Sean Bean of
these calling cards for prepaid access to the WCW hotline,
where you can call and roll with me
the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
You can also get great savings on
And we were so afraid of people looking away from the TV screen in the 90s.
So call 1-800-6
Flashing lights everywhere.
right now.
Time for a new cobalt blue bench style front seat.
I miss
78 Mercury Zephyr.
cars with those shitty ass seats.
Store. Welcome to
Cars
Pep
these days
Boys,
don't get seats
one
like
of the
that.
biggest parts stores ever, with thousands more parts and
Yeah, if you got like a
accessories
$10
for more
WCW
cars,
hotline
seat
calling
covers,
card,
floor
you'd
mats,
get like through
additives,
the
and things
menu,
smaller stores just can't fit.
and
of
then
course, more name brand parts with
it would turn
lifetime
off.
warranties and a low price guarantee.
Who's the
Come
Billy
to
Zane of
Pep
pro
Boys and
wrestling? I
drive
don't know,
away
low
happy.
key. They're
Hey, you
bald.
must be the new blue M&Ms.
I am the Richard Simmons of pro
How's it feel
wrestling.
being the new guys?
Much like Richard, I enjoy a comfy tank top, and a good pair of shorts.
Except no imitations.
Big Mac extra.
What is Low-Key doing these days? Not wrestling.
Who passes to Garcia? Garcia steps up.
That was quick.
Actually, he probably is wrestling. He's just
We're Team McDonald's
shit
official
that
break of
we
the
don't
Olympic
see.
Games.
Wow, let's look at a replay from overhead.
Yeah, shout out Steven Weber, the king of wings. What the fuck? But speaking of canceled weirdos, anyone see that clip that Robert O'Connor put up on Twitter the other day when Teddy Hart sat down next to him at an indie show? Started talking about if you put a megaphone on a cell phone, it's two phones. He's a horrible fucking person, but he's one low-key match on Cage Match in 2025. Thank you, Cecil.
So call now for just
One
50 cents a
low-key
minute to these
match.
countries in Europe, 65 cents to these countries in Asia, 70 cents to Japan, and now 10 cents a minute to
God,
Canada.
could you
on
imagine
weekends. Call now and we'll even switch you for
paying
free.
to talk to any of these people?
You'll get cash back on domestic calls too. And with
My
Sprint Cents
brother-in-law
International,
owned a
you'll get
Sega
10 cents a
Saturn. I
minute rate
loved
on
going
every
over to my
state-to-state
sister's
call.
house
So call now.
and playing Virtua Fighter and or like an MLB
It's
game
one
that he
phrase that's
had
understood around the
that had a
world.
home
It's
run
simply great
derby
rates now and
mode
10%
that
cash
was
back.
fucking awesome.
Call now.
1-800-293-2819.
I kind of wonder if Jimmy Hart has a USB port on his megaphone for his iPhone.
Team champs here because you got two guys, Grunch and Rocco Rock, who are high-impact type wrestlers, Dream.
Yeah, much like as you brought
I always love when a referee's like, don't kick him in the balls after you've kicked someone in the balls, and he just lets it go.
But I go back and relate to what
I thought you, Stagwire, I misread that at first, and I thought you said that a guy that you work with just bought a Saturn because he can't have a kid. I'm like, I mean, that's one way to make up for it.
would that be head slammed or head butt?
Well, whatever I want to call it. How's that sound?
No, it's head slam.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a
Head slams.
There it was.
Now what was that?
I don't remember the Saturn car. There's somebody in the town that I live in that has a hentai car, and it's insane.
There goes Johnny Grunge.
No idea how it's street legal. Like he had like hentai. I'll try to find a picture of it in my phone. I have a real blurry picture of it from like years ago. But he had it wrapped with like images of hentai. It's awesome.
What did he say? I have no idea. I don't think he did either.
But they're pulling Sting on the outside, but you can't deny Luke.
Yeah, it's not an anime car. There's fucking on the car. Like imagine the design shop that would put cartoon fucking on your car. I think it's better than Well Done D's car because it's hentai. It's fucking hentai on a car.
Really not doing anything. Now you're going to deal on him a little bit. Saturday night.
Yeah, imagine being so horny you have to drive that. Imagine being so horny that you drive up next to that car in traffic and are like, hell yeah, man. Thanks for the cheers, Black Baby. Who do I think was the best ECW to WCW transplant? Raven. Because he just kept booking his own shit. Yeah, shout out to Tony Schiavone. He's still calling Saturday night TV shows on TBS to this day.
Both of them trying to get to him. I don't know if they're clubbers. I mean, we've seen him in street fights and affairs.
Johnny Grunge, by the way, for a guy that was like a gross alcoholic weirdo, great head of hair on him. Very well conditioned hair. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Was the guy was like, I will pay you way more than you normally would get paid to do this rap, and they're like, hell yeah, man. We'll put all the giant cartoon dicks on this thing that you want. No, it was like the whole, like, it's like the whole front of the car. There's like I remember there's like a giant pair of tits and like a boner going up through them, and me like a lady doing like that Awego face or whatever it's called, like on the hood, and then there was like a hand job going on the side of the car going up through the driver's door. I don't think they had anything on the trunk. I think it was just like green, like solid green on the trunk. I remember there were a giant set of like lactating tits on the passenger side. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, and you know, Roman Elizabeth's gonna be there too. What a Nitro gonna be on fire live. TNT Monday Nitro, Knoxville, Tennessee. Let me tell you something. Public Enemy.
Oh yeah, we have those too. No, you steak egg. I'm from Indiana. Every other billboard is like, hey man, you think about boobs? You're going to hell when you die. Or like pictures of fetuses, like, hey, this thing is a live person. You're a murderer. You should. Was there pixel? No, it was. I know in Japan you pixelate boners, but no, it was big ol' straining boobies spraying milk and boners and stuff. Yeah, a lot of billboards around here for ambulance chasers. Shout out Stanley Kahn. Like, how shitty you think Lex Luger were to these guys that wrestled in t-shirts?
Grunge ducked his head, maybe a mistake. Luger caught him, and then sends him down the
I want you to go see a tunnel.
Very simple. Both of them really do. Fresh man need to be in there right now. This crowd erupted right here on WCW Saturday night.
This is where the big boys play, and you're seeing four of them right now. Four of the greats in tag team wrestling.
I love that Sting is dressed like Cobra, who would end up being NWO Sting. And don't forget to call the Hammer. Yes, that's a big billboard around here. That's the least dramatic hot tag ever. He just slowly walked over and said, hey, buddy. What was Sting doing? This is Anybo.tv. I'm here with Dan Dangerous, Dan Spivey. What do you think of Public Enemy shaming the entire history of the wrestling business and wearing t-shirts in the ring? Do you think they should be murdered? Yeah, lukewarm tag. Wobbly leg.
Out goes Luger. Uh-oh. Now it's Sting in with two men.
Lex Luger's balls fell out of his tights. That's totally what just happened there. He just put his balls back in his tights.
Sting ducks.
There we go, Sting. Well, I appreciate you making it, because I like to. I've never heard Hannibal call one of his own shows. I need to go do that. I mean, I don't want to go do that, but you've made me want to go do that.
Here are Luger and Grunge on the left side, Sting and Rocco Rock on the right, and this one is kind of broken down here now. Good go behind.
I watched the Maven video where he rated content creators' matches, which is insane. And he was like, "This Grimm's Toy Show guy's not bad. Weird that he's wrestling a woman, but other than that, hey, he's good. He's a good heel." Like, I loved Maven's Ted DiBiase video, by the way. Where he's like very Maven-y for 80% of it, and then at the end he's like, I think Ted DiBiase should burn in hell and go die for being a giant piece of shit. And I'm like, good on you, Maven. Good on you. Looks fine. Oh my god. Hell yeah, we're shitting on the WWF again. You know the Undertaker used to wrestle here and he was way more naked? He wore little trunks where you could see his butt cheeks. Yeah. He beating Vader at the Tokyo Dome.
This Sunday.
Inoki wasn't even a WCW guy. They just really wanted to show Vader losing and tapping out to like a 60-year-old man.
This Sunday at 10:35 Eastern.
Eric Bischoff was that fucking petty. God, if AI was around back then, Eric Bischoff would have done some horrible things with it.
Work better, sound better, play better.
Fucking dogs.
Help?
Just tell us what you need.
Help!
We've even got those hard-to-get items.
Yes, please do that, Cecil. That'd be great.
We've got answers.
Like,
As Charlie sat wedged between
and like fans of the live chat, who the fuck's that guy that Cecil's beating?
He kicked himself
Never seen him.
Gum in the change tray at the X-ray machine. Suddenly, he remembered he had another stick. Yearning for that cool, clean spearmint taste, that pure chewing satisfaction, he reached into his pocket. Not there. Then he saw it, beckoning him from the cuff of his pant. But his tray table was
What the fuck's wrong with this guy?
Don't forget your wriggly
Is spearmint gum like laced with heroin?
Hair can survive style after style.
Here you go, Brian. Shampoo commercial for the night.
Styling was ruining my hair, but Pantene Pro-V Mousse actually has
Alright, Minister of Wrestling / Entertainment.
Vitamin formula penetrates.
Have a good night. Hopefully see you back on Sunday for Off the Grid.
The volume you want. With
That is some
Pantene
big
Pro-V
floppy
Mousse
hair.
From the complete Pro-V styling collection. Your hair so healthy it shines. It's a stronger sense of style.
TBS Awards Saturday.
Hell yeah,
Oscar
Minister.
winner Sidney Poitier.
It'll be a good
The
one.
biggest night of movies
Promise.
on the biggest night of the week.
That is Angie
TBS
Everett,
Awards
star of
Saturday
Bord- of
at a special
Bordello
time,
Blood,
9:35 Eastern, only on TBS.
Welcome back to WCW Saturday night and still to come.
Love little poses Dusty does right before they go live. They start.
Imagine that, but fans, we're going to take you back to WCW Monday Nitro on TNT. As you know, as we've said, we have a big six-man tag coming up.
Cody's still gonna do like a Dusty Rhodes thing there, man. Come on, you can't do that standing next to the guy.
Of the Horsemen of Ric Flair and Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson claimed another victory, and once again, the chance of getting the title slipped away from the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Well, you know, Tony, I think one thing Hulkamania is understanding now what it is to lead at WCW.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Got in a situation
Makes sense.
now where he's been kicked on and beat on and punched on, and the Macho Man Randy Savage being in a situation too to where he was injured at a time, and now I think Hulkamania is saying,
Like, do you think anybody asked Dusty to take off that hat? Like, we're on national television, dude.
Mega Powers are standing by with comments, but first we take you to this past Monday on Nitro. Because the intensity, the drive,
Like, I cannot imagine the WWF didn't immediately, like within seconds, send something to WCW like, hey, you can't fucking call them the Mega Powers.
They know how to dig deep, baby. They know what it takes to attain that title. That's just what they're going for right now.
Oscar De La Hoya would like a jab like that. Nice left jab.
You know, yeah, he would love a jab like that where the guy doesn't sell it.
Reverse knife hand chop by the Macho Man. Excuse me, by the Nature Man.
I saw somebody point something out about like Memphis, like classic Memphis wrestling the other way. And like as much as I love the punches, it did make sense. Like if you're Jerry Lawler and you're punching someone in the face 100 times, and they're just kind of snapping their head back with each one and not like openly bleeding everywhere and bruising, your punches probably suck. And like I know that would sound sacrilege, but like logically that is a good point.
of strength.
Savage barely had enough strength to get him over, and he's
R.I.P. Dick Murdoch. A kind of. R.I.P. in hell, Dick
Two
Murdoch.
giants of the wrestling world go at each other like this, you better believe fatigue is setting in.
But you never know about Flair, if he's pacing himself, if he's playing
This
possum.
is before MMA was a thing, but like you got into fights in school. Like somebody punches you in the face. Shout out Liz there for being like, oh fuck, my butt's gonna be on TV. Oh, this was that period where every week they were using high heel shoes as a weapon. Speaking of secret fetishes in the wrestling industry, this had to have been somebody's thing being acted out on television. The DDT, as Eric Bischoff just called it. I cannot believe that Arn Anderson interfered in a Ric Flair match. God damn it.
We thought the Macho Man was going to get revenge. Sullivan out, Hogan out, Anderson, DDT.
Tony Atlas was more into the sneakers. I like sneakers.
Kevin Sullivan and Arn Anderson
just they're working over Hogan now.
Had Leslie way too late for the run-in. Like, I have to imagine Hogan would have brought in Tony Atlas, and then he kind of saw what happened and was like, I think he already did the job to life. I sent a message a few weeks ago to somebody working at the vaults, asking if they had any. They're looking for it.
The war to end all wars, brother. When you talk about sacrifices, Hulkamaniacs, Macho Man and I.
Yeah, let's talk about the blood sacrifices. We model Hulkamania estate.
The unsurmountable odds. Enough.
My pleasure. Yeah, I want to see it too. I just want to see what the fuck Nancy Sullivan calling a wrestling show would look like. Sound like.
That doesn't mean that we won't win the final war to end all wars, dude. It's not.
I have to imagine WWF was threatening lawsuits over everything else.
Faced hard times before, not like this.
They had to have sent something over.
Tough times don't last. Tough people do, and the Mega Powers have a down card, yeah. We have a secret weapon. We have a bounty hunter that's got a date with destiny.
More like a booty hunter. What is wrong with Hogan here?
Sacrifices, brother. He's the one that volunteered.
There's no way they were able to sell any of those
yes,
shirts.
he's the one that survived.
Like, Hulk's kind of horny here. Like,
all the dirty deeds they're about to see.
yeah, they put the M dash in between instead of the space. Like, you can't sue us.
I realized as Flair was running, as the Taskmaster was running, as the Enforcer.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is Randy wearing the Slim Jim colors is what made him look like Hogan's buddy.
To survive war, you must become war.
What is that accent he's doing? Sounds like a Southern debutante in pain.
Gets in the ring. I predict the final explosion of the Mega Powers. What you gonna do?
Oh, that's where they came up with the XWF line. JB Hoffner, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
Hulk Hogan, the Macho Man Randy Savage, the Mega Powers, and they say
What? What is that noise that Hawk just made? Hell yeah, Black Man. Thank you for the membership. Hell yeah, thank you so much.
The Booty Man and the Booty Man.
That is, yes, it's end of Scarface levels of cocaine. And then Hawk walks on for a match. Who are these fellas that are gonna get hurt? Oh, one of them's the Gambler, yes! Gambler and Butch Long.
Gonna hook it up, and I tell you what, Gambler, you better deal your cards before the bell rings, brother. You gotta know when to fold them, ain't that true?
That's what they say. Hawk and Animal, the Road Warriors.
Dusty is so happy to be able to make those references. Shout out to the Gambler. Shout out to El Hijo de Gambler. I hope he's doing alright. I haven't gotten to speak with him in a while.
Yeah, and right there, I believe.
I know playing cards are cheap, but how much money do you think that dude had to spend on playing cards? He was just throwing them around every time he was on television.
And they look good against Sting and Luger.
They sure did. Here's Hawk sending
Hey, hello. Is Jazz Cut? Is that how you pronounce that? Either way, thank you for joining the chat. Thank you for the kind words. Much appreciated.
They need to get in and get it done. They're doing the right thing. Boy, you see it right.
Hey, could you imagine them doing a segment where the Gambler's just at Raw and the Undertaker's like, hey, we're going to be in Vegas again, so you're in the Hall of Fame. Ugh.
Brother, they haven't stopped. They've been going 95 miles an hour since they hit the ring.
Hell yeah, Matt. Well, yeah, definitely do that. El Hijo de Gambler, he's been in the chat a few times. Yeah. Brother.
Don't think we've seen him look any better, Dream.
No. That's the outing I've been looking for. Seen him come back, seen him back together. But this is what I was waiting to see.
I'll try to take the Doomsday device. You don't have much of a choice. Did he kick out? I didn't see. I'm gonna look on the replay.
They moved it away from us a little bit from last week. Thank goodness. I'm telling you. Get your tie hung up in that thing. I'll save you though.
I think it was a mechanic. If we're not gonna get to see the bump. You know, the best part of the Doomsday device. They zoomed in so you can't see him kick out. Awesome. Oh hey, highlights of the show we just watched. That would be a great gig. If you worked at a card factory and just brought shit from work. That match is really fucking good, by the way. Brad Armstrong and Fit Finlay. I randomly watched it on YouTube the other day.
It is exciting.
Yeah, no, maybe they bootleg this from Nitro, because it's not courtesy of Nitro. We just watched this. So, wait, you watched a giant haystacks match to figure out what World of Sport was? Match to figure out what Lucha was. Either way, I fucking love it. Yeah, okay, good. You watched other stuff. Like, most giant haystack matches were just like him being like, Billy! And like bumping dudes. Yo, if you have not watched a lot of Fit Finlay, please watch a lot of Fit Finlay. God. They're so angry.
Life magazine called it the Harvard of professional.
Pay a lot of money and go through trauma.
A rave review. The WCW Power Plant will help you reach your potential. They'll train your body, work on your moves, and motivate you to be your best. The WCW Power Plant, the #1 wrestling facility in the world. Call now.
I always love a spot where a big fat guy trips and falls on his opponent, and that's how they end the match. It's a great spot.
I never thought I could make a hand-cut dovetail joint until I picked up cabinet making, the first volume.
I remember
of the
dovetail
Art of
joint.
In
Level
which you'll
on the
learn
inside.
Secrets of frame and panel assembly.
What a song.
How to add decorative touches such as moldings, and discover how to save yourself time and money with handy jigs you can make at home.
It said
You'll find
jugs.
that the other spiral-bound volumes each contain more practical advice from the world's finest woodworkers.
Call this
They're
toll-free number now to order cabinet making, specially priced at just $9.99.
Fine
Use
with
your
their
credit card and
money-saving
get this
jugs.
Shop secrets from master craftsmen absolutely free. Future woodworking volumes will arrive about once a month at the regular price of $19.99. Keep only those you want, cancel anytime, and keep the free video as our gift.
The art of
What if they were like, no, send the video back. And if it's not rewound, we're
Call
suing you.
1-800-804-8877 and ask for cabinet making for just $9.99 plus shipping and handling. To get your free video, have your credit card ready.
This is a great
Call
song,
now.
by the way.
Big Mac extra value meal, please.
Garcia drops back, signals to Johnson. Whoa! Johnson pivots to Baker, who passes to Garcia. Garcia steps up.
That was quick, thanks.
It's good!
We're Team McDonald's official break
And he's
of the
like,
Olympic
oh
Games.
yeah.
Wow, let's look at the
He's
replay
gonna
from
want to kiss
overhead.
my private
I have a
area.
lot in common. I look at you, I see myself.
Pay too much for auto supplies and you'll feel like one
Man.
too. At Pep Boys, Autolite spark plugs now 49 cents with rebates.
Hey, they just gave her the food.
Everything but gas.
Chipper Jones. Never understood how that was a person's real name.
With the video cassette of the Atlanta Braves World Championship season. Follow the road to triumph with
Old men paid so much money for compilation VHS tapes of old sports games. Yeah, shout out Blockbuster, Family Video, all the video stores who rented us wrestling tapes. Oh, his real name is Larry, okay. His name was never in quotations, so I figured he just had weird parents. Larry Joe... Okay, his parents are dicks for naming him Larry Joe Jones.
Hurry, call now to order or find wherever videos are sold. Yours for just $19.98 plus shipping and handling.
Mine?
One toll-free call
Mine?
gives you the Braves win it all. Call now.
And welcome back to WCW Saturday Night. Standing by me, Gene Oakland. We've sent some reporters outside at the arena here to talk to Diamond Dallas.
Wait, what? He was just in the arena. You gotta talk to him then. A kid wearing a PBS shirt? Diamond.
Guys, I wasn't doing anything.
That's Lee Marshall, by the way.
Today ain't the day. Get that camera out of my
Diamond, I'm brand new. I really need a scoop here.
I'm brand new.
What about the
Please,
money,
they'll fire
What
me.
about the money? What about the money?
Well, what's life
What about
like?
the money?
What's life like without the money?
What do you care? You never had two dimes to rub together. What do you care?
Well, the fact of the matter is, all you talk about is your...
Listen, it's your boy from Minnesota.
What's your question, divot boy?
All right, I want to know
Divot
then
boy.
why you think you're on a roll when apparently your career's been on the skids for like 6 weeks.
Diamond Dallas Page is all about a roll. I took that chump out.
Did you think Lee was holding up the light,
Diamond Dallas
like,
Page is going from
moving
the
it
bottom,
around all
where I
weird?
happen to have slid to, right back to the top. I know about going from the outhouse to the penthouse, and I'm on my way there right now.
Yeah, but about the penthouse,
I think next time I do DDP yoga, I'm just gonna hold up a weird light on myself like this.
First of all, if you think I care about the cheese whiz sucking trailer
Seriously,
trash out there, if you think I care that they don't think I won the money,
The lighting
That's-
person is like flipping
care about
out.
the diamond
It does look like a Wild Side
either.
promo.
As far as I'm concerned, she's
Where
a
they
bimbo.
turn on a
Diamond
car
Dallas,
light so the
Diamond
Lost
Dallas,
Boys can be
Diamond
seen like
Dallas.
cutting
All right, so what are you
themselves.
doing for money? What are you doing for money?
I love to rub my dimes
I'm just
together.
sick of all you parasites. I'll tell you,
It's a thing I put on my field account.
if you take another picture,
Field
I'm gonna rip your
profile.
arm off.
Come on, money,
It's like-
Love to
Diamond,
rub
money.
dimes
It's like this,
together.
money. As a matter of fact, you want to know what's all about Diamond Dallas Page? You can catch it right now. Call 1-900-DIAMOND for my video.
Wait,
My
we can't plug videos. We can't be plugging
You can't
videos.
plug videos.
We just
Also,
wanna
is he
know what happened.
stealing Pillman's gimmick?
Zip it! Zip it!
But the people
I
have
zip it!
Like, were they trying?
And I want to drive home. You got it? Out of my face. Get out. Oh, you're dead. Wait. Hey. That's my car!
Are you sure? I can't see anything.
Get over here, you chump! Get over!
What happened to the light? Hey man, I'm full of all sorts of fun references to perverted
All right,
things.
Diamond Dallas Page experiencing some financial reverses.
Harry Darso's driving his car away.
He's got a serious
Trying to get a
case
job in
of the
WCW.
shorts. Attention hotline fans.
Can't repo
WCW
the ring.
superstar is currently being courted by a major Hollywood
Courted,
producer for an
like,
action-adventure movie.
they're going out to dinner.
Sometime maybe late this summer or early
Heavy
fall.
petting.
Not Hulk Hogan, no, it's somebody else. We'll tell you who. Plus,
It's,
I'm going to have more on the
David
Hulk Hogan
Pinzer.
story regarding Brian Pillman. That one cannot be discussed here on television. All that news
No,
and
all the
more
slurs.
tonight
No,
on the hotline running up until midnight. Call 1-900-909-9900. Call right now. Folks, 6:05 tomorrow night. Join Bobby the Brain.
Tomorrow we're going to show you this stuff
Main event.
again.
Tomorrow night in our
Again.
Buff, the Nasty Boys
On Main
and
Event.
Public Enemy. Coming up, Scott Norton meets Ice Train. However, let's
Hell
take it
yeah.
back to this morning on
Testosterone.
WCW Pro,
Synthetic.
and the two meeting on this occasion also.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, this thing is getting close to an ending.
I love that these two just wrestled each other like every week for months. And then someone was like, you two should just team, because that'd be fucking awesome. And then they just teamed. Which card should you be looking for in the 91 WCW cards? There's a really funny Tony Schiavone one where he's standing in like a windstorm in Chicago, and his hair's all like all over the place. And it's like, why did you put this on a trading card? That one's funny. I don't know if there's any of them that are worth
Man,
a
I'd like
whole
to
lot
see
of
this
money.
thing on continued if you know what I'm talking about.
Bring it back with a no time limit. Let him go.
Also, they're feuding and they're wearing matching gear.
Well, look at this.
I'm not sure if these two guys want to fight.
Love that they're breathing on each other.
Well, they both standing just tall right there. I guarantee you. Uh-oh.
Hell yeah.
Respect.
So why are they wrestling again? They love each other now. Why do they need to let them team? Let them be fire and ice. What's so special about it? Is it now are they going to kiss? Is that what's special about it? They call him Scott Flash Norton when he pulls those straps down. Woohoo! Spring break.
Did you believe this? He doesn't have a car. No, they told him car away. Man, you told
Fire and Ice didn't work out because Ice Train asked to break up the team. He got real weird about being in a tag team. Please come out wearing purple, Ice Train. Oh man, it would have been awesome if he came out wearing the same singlet as Norton. Like, fuck, we keep color coordinating. How do humans get that big? Don't answer, it's a rhetorical question. Yes! I don't think this is a custom song, by the way. I think they found a production song where someone's going. It sounded that cool. Childers 80, thank you for the lot of crackers and stale sodas. God, I need to get a pair of pants that just say ice across the ass. I actually don't. Okay, I don't. 2026, I definitely do not need a pair of pants that say ice across the ass. Bad call. I forgot for a second. Do not give me a pair of pants that say ice across the ass.
Look at the eyes of Ice Train. We are talking about some gigantic arms between these two men, aren't we?
Huge. I mean, we're talking about huge.
Wait.
And you know, it started out much like it ended. I mean, they just nailed
The
each
titties
other
in this
power each
match
other, and headbutt
are
each other, and then
insane.
One of them headbutt the other one, I guarantee it. You know, no mistakes. Whoa,
Oh my gosh.
Look, they're just shaking it off. Both men, they're absorbing everything the other man has.
I love when two giant men absorb each other. It's my favorite fucking thing. I just love absorption.
Pure power. Look at the eyes, boy. He's saying, boy, this guy's big and strong.
Mike today, I think he's still working as an odds maker out in Vegas.
Scott Norton, Ice Train, and a return match for one.
Yeah, they're not doing meets. They're not doing meet chance yet.
Don't forget,
Not doing meet chance.
live this Monday. What an event that will be, the
But it would be well deserved.
So says the mega powers, as we heard earlier.
Do you think Sean Stasiak ever watches AEW and gets really fucking pissed off when like they do like boss matches? I'm gonna get the call soon. I'm over. Oh my god, could you imagine these two against the Natural Disasters? Brian, I'm gonna be up all night sweating thinking about that now.
Speaking of nuggins, these two guys got two nuggins right here, brother.
They really do.
These two men have heads. Thank you, Dusty. These two men have skulls with eyeballs in them. They did, when Norton came into WCW, they had a couple of matches on Nitro. Norton and John Tenta. Like, I remember the feud was because we mentioned fat guys falling on people. Norton was wrestling Randy Savage, and the Dungeon of Dude tried to do a run-in, and the Shark trips walking into the ring and falls down on Scott Norton's legs. Norton like can't get up, and he gets elbow dropped by Randy Savage. 10-star finish.
And he's not. And if he did this small,
Hobbs, yes, Cobb's too small. Like he's broad, but I don't think he's tall enough to be meaty enough for
than what's going on this morning.
Norton and Train, but definitely Hobbs. I know Hobbs isn't a tall guy, but Cobb is like short.
That's what you call a stern neck vice.
I wonder if Dallas even.
Oh my God! Could you imagine how good that adjustment feels?
Man, I'm telling you, that was pitiful, brother. That was shades of me growing up right there. Daddy, where they take my car?
Could you imagine Scott Norton being your chiropractor?
You ain't got no more car. Get in here, I'm gonna whip your butt.
I was second row for that Hobbs and Rusev match. I remember I took Noli to the bathroom during it. And as we're walking back to our seats, the match had ended, and a video pops up that just says "hot and flexible," and it is. My brain, I think, melted and came out my ear. Like, what the fuck is hot and flexible? And then Lana walked out. But they didn't put her name up on the screen. It just said "hot and flexible" while these two guys are in the ring. It's like, all right, we're gonna suck each other's dicks.
Is he out or not? And he is not.
No.
Yeah, Jeff Cobb's good. It's just I don't think he's tall enough to be a Scott Norton opponent. Yeah, Scott Norton's one of those guys that could like just say, "Stop being so fucking tense," and your body feels better out of fear.
Swatted that guy, boy, right on the television set, man. I went crazy, jumped up and down, rooting for the polar bear. Well, this big bear is up right now.
I wish Ice Train would have gotten a New Japan run. I think he would have done really well.
Gigantic shoulder block takedown that time.
You look at me like I didn't know. You watch National Geographic.
Come on. What's going on? There we go. Okay, that was scary.
I'm just letting you go on here. Side of the head.
Stop me. My mama wrote it and said,
yeah, he did. I remember in the moment I'm walking into a sports arena. These two beefy men are staring each other down. And then all the screens say "hot and flexible." I'm like, what the fuck?
No, never.
Cognitive dissonance.
Scott Norton has hit the mat more times in this one match we've ever seen. And there's a big Ice Train splash. And the big guys.
Big Ice Train splash.
Maybe the respect and the handshake they had this morning.
Well, I know they want to win. I mean,
that is a big old splash. I love big old splashes.
On the air
we need more big old splashes in wrestling. His tummy does say "chew." That should be on your new gear, Cecil. Your new singlet. Just don't explain it. Just put "chew" on your stomach. Or if you've already bought your new gear, convince one of Uno's students to just put "chew." One of Uno and Stu's kids. Put "chew" on their stomach.
Trying to work on the lower bodies. First time anyone's tried to do that in this match when he kicked him in the knee right there. Basically, it's just been a power man match.
Yeah, I love that this is. I've gotten the most time other than Sting and Luger in the Public Enemy. Oh my gosh, they hit each other so hard coming off those ropes. That was great. I think that's the finish. Because nobody in this show is allowed to lose to each other. I really don't want to know where the second chew is. Oh my God, yes! Yes, that needs to happen. Fire Train, and it's any number of tiny white dudes. They were both up at 10. That's bullshit.
Norton after this. Stay with us.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
What?
You have a 30-year mortgage. So shouldn't you have
like attach a wrestler's foot to one of those things and then just swing them around?
For life.
Yeah, they should have beat the shit out of Randy Eller. I want to know what you were talking. We didn't see them get to talk.
Me and that man have had 2 wars. World War I came to a draw. World War II came to a draw. I told him
I don't think World War II came to a draw.
He's one of the strongest.
I'm excited for this, Cecil. I love those are the best ideas you guys come up with. When it's a joke that like nobody's gonna. Those are my favorites. I love a joke where everyone's looking around like, what is? I guess that's a joke.
I am totally serious. I felt this man's power. I felt the strength. I know what he possessed. I've looked in that man's eyes.
Wrestling is straight as fuck.
100%.
Herb, thank you for the stream streak.
Force to be reckoned with. I'm a force to be reckoned with. Him and I together in the WCW will steamroll through this like no man have ever done before.
Yeah.
You got the Road Warriors.
That is a really, that's actually probably a normal size tattoo.
We can take him. We can go right to the top.
And he's felt that man's strength. He's looked in his eyes. And now he needs to be in a couple with him.
Folks, stay tuned. We've got more Saturday night when we come back.
His pecs are bigger than Gene's head.
The mega powers explode in your face.
Oh, Jesus Christ, stop it.
You want them?
Ed.
TBS has them. Movies for guys who like movies. Sunday.
What about movies for guys who don't like movies?
Movies for guys who
Like guys who have to be sold on the idea of watching a movie?
on TBS.
Get ready to rumble! New Line Cinema invites you to see the world's
Kind of nasal septum between the three of
does
them.
all his own stunts. Jackie Chan.
Movies for guys that read books.
Are you okay? No. Jackie Chan. Rumble in the Bronx. Rated R.
You know what's a movie for guys that don't like movies? Warhogs. I think it's called. The Tim Allen motorcycle movie?
They're your neighbors.
That feels like a movie for guys who don't like movies.
They're your family. They were
Yeah, we all just got sued for that knuckle bumper
now
clip.
they need to fix their out-of-warranty electronics.
Wild Hogs, okay. It was something Hogs.
They've come to the right place.
That feels like a movie that like people who watch movies would not give a shit about.
Inside this precious package is the photo.
This thing makes me
personal
sad.
history
Stop.
of an actual, living,
Stop.
breathing,
I have
wonderful
problems,
child.
and I now I
Virtually
feel
needs
bad
your
about
love.
being stressed
Hello,
about them.
I'm Walter Kompich for Children International. Sponsorship is the most loving, personal way to help a needy child
I'm
overseas.
gonna like not
I want to
watch
send you
this.
this kit absolutely free.
Stop
With
doing
no
this to
obligation,
me.
so you can see for yourself. One little
I've been
boy
through a lot
or
of shit
little
this
girl
week. I'm about to
waiting
cry.
be sponsored. You'll get to know that child and find out.
How fucking weird would it be if I started crying after talking
Not
about Scott
obligated.
Norton's titties
So
for
call
like
for
10
your free
minutes?
kit now. Tell us if you prefer a boy or a girl, and you may choose your child.
Like I start crying and you guys all have to be like,
We'll select an
what is he
individual
doing?
child
And it gets real
especially
weird.
for you.
The
And
energy
write
gets
us a
really
photo and
fucking
personal
weird.
history, information
Yeah.
about our country, answers to your questions, and more. Just look at this little child who lives in the Philippines. She needs nutritious food and medical care.
I
This little
know.
boy struggles to survive
I'm
in
in
a
a position to
disease-infested
help.
slum. Here's a child from the Dominican Republic, and this little girl desperately needs a chance to go to school.
I know. I know.
This isn't some
Guy whose
abstract
name I
concept
don't know?
like
I
millions
know.
of starving children. This is a real child, and you will
I
hold
know.
this picture and learn how you can change.
Fine,
his
I'm
life.
gonna send you
Later,
fucking money when we're
if you decide to
done.
become a sponsor, your monthly gift is only $12, and you'll get letters from your child, updated photos, and more. This affordable.
I'm allowed to
$12
skip it, but I feel like
program is possible because we
I
look
have
for
I
ways
have to
keep
watch
costs
it.
down without sacrificing.
He's
the
not
child's
saying
safety.
slurs, so I have to watch it.
This precious package is free, and there's no obligation. So call now for the photo and case history of one little child.
Oh, when I would, before I started doing yoga, when I would go to like Planet Fitness, when that wasn't working, and I'd be on the elliptical and the Sarah McLachlan commercials would air, it was awful. Here's Gene to tell us that they don't know who's going to be in the matches at the pay-per-view.
Center Uncensored, live Sunday, March the 24th, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. We're going to be originating for the second year.
I'm sure the money was into them. I'm sure all this, everything's a scam.
Pay-per-view.
Everything's a grift.
Fans in and around Memphis, in and around Tupelo, that entire
Yeah,
area.
now I'm
You
not
can
sad
watch
anymore.
live
I mean, I'm sad
at
for a
Tupelo
different
Coliseum.
reason.
Tickets available for the event itself at the Coliseum box office and at all Ticketmaster
I'm Gene
locations
Okerlund. Buying
throughout the
wieners out.
Southland. We talked about the great rivalries worldwide. Isn't it ironic that the Belfast Bruiser and Lord Steven Regal, after years of being apart, these two longtime enemies now meet again at Uncensored.
I don't think that's ironic.
Wrestling. Speaking of international stars,
I just think it's like
And now,
I don't know what the word would be. I don't think ironic is the word.
By the way, defends against a
WCW should have done that. Like, hey, you can pay us $30 a month and watch the show, or pay us $30 a month and we'll show it in Uganda to a child.
Anything goes. I mean, falls count anywhere in the building. The foreman involved will be announced next week. Right here on
Could you imagine the social media bullshit if, like, AEW announced, oh, hey, we're doing a death match at the next pay-per-view. We won't tell you who's in it yet, but we really want to do one of those. Gene wants you to sponsor the Hooters waitresses in his wallet. Wait, what was Nick Patrick? Nick Patrick got something from somebody in the crowd. You all saw that, right? He got like a pin or a knife or something. Wait, was that the Io Sky thing? Did Buff Bagwell invent Io Sky? American males. Yeah, let's dress up in Halloween costumes to go to WCW in February. Bagwell, I mean, he's kind of a YouTuber. Come on. Don't freeze on me now. Hell yeah! I love that cut. That's a good cut. Bagwell invented wrestling when you're standing on a garbage can. Yes.
Well, we gotta turn our attention right here. You know what
I love this lady. She's a great fan. We need more wrestling fans like her who are just shouting into megaphones. This man is wearing sweatpants to the ring. I feel like once Mick Foley did it, like, people gave up on the idea of wrestling in your sweatpants. I feel like it needs to come back.
With the face on him, Bagwell is. He got them summer teeth. Yeah, I know that.
What was up with them pairing the American males with Loch Ness? Yes. So Loch Ness, Brian brought it up. He was in no condition to be wrestling, but his wife was sick. He needed money. And they offered him 6 figures to come over and do like a few month run that would end up with him doing a job to Hulk Hogan. He gets over there and like he's trying to hide it, but his, like Brian said, his body, there's tumors all over like the side of like his stomach, like actual tumors. Like, he's in horrible shape, and they're like, fuck, he might die. What are we gonna do? And the answer, have him wrestle Buff Bagwell. But for they cycled him in a few weeks. He loses to the Giant, and then he's out. He was supposed to have a run with Hogan. That's a quote. Did he get stuck in Loch Ness's sweatpants? Oh! I love this pin. He could not do anything once he hit the ground, so he just kind of like leans on him, like he's like laying on a couch. What a pin!
I'll tell you what, Bagwell gave it a go.
Y'all are booing a man with cancer. How fucking dare you?
Look at me, let me see if I can entice him. You know what? Oh, just missed it, boy. Backed up just in time. Big old elbow here on the replay. Bagwell gave it a good go. Loch Ness
stuck in his sweatpants or lost in his life. That's a song I need to.
The
Irish meat cleaver. I wonder what's in that little flappy pocket in his shirt.
This big band we've heard so much about, the Loch Ness Monster.
I love that wrestling is an art form where a giant man can stand next to a guy that looks like Mean Gene, and then a tiny man wearing that jacket can just pop out from that man's armpit.
Man, bigger, better than ever. You know, Hookster, you can run and you can hide, baby, but sooner or later, it's gonna be you and the Loch Ness. this. With Jimmy Hart on the outside of the ring. When I was your manager, you were the WCW heavyweight champion of the world.
Why is Gene looking at him like this?
What's the tail of the tape on this big man? I know nearly 7 feet tall.
This
and nearly
fucker's
700
fat.
pounds. What about it?
Well, listen, I don't care how many wrestlers you send to me. Every time you send
Also,
me
those
my
gloves
way,
are insane. Like, they're not anything.
I got one goal, and that goal is you, Hogan. And there'll be no running away from me, because when I land on you, brother, that'll be the end of your days.
Like, what would Hogan have done with him? He couldn't body slam. He wasn't gonna bump for the big boot.
Jimmy Hart, nobody knows that any better than you.
Huckster, the time is ticking away. Sooner or later, it's you and the Loch Ness. It's all over, baby.
That's my new life goal. Stagwire, I would love. That sounds like heaven. Eating 3 pounds of bacon and a dozen eggs. That's a great meal.
Don't go away. We've got more action.
Hell yeah.
Saturday night coming up. Right around the corner here on TV.
I'm gonna undo all the weight loss from DDP Yoga. Why are we shitting on Jake Roberts? He's old and frail and an alcoholic. Why are we shitting on Jake Roberts here? This seems mean. That's a cool, I always loved that. I know this match kind of sucks. That was a cool deal Sting did. The swing around the pole.
So you know it's there.
Like, if WCW were smart,
100 grand, 100 grand.
or if the WWF were smart, they would have gone to the media and been like, hey, because Jake was like super religious at that time. They would have been like, hey, WCW hates Jesus. Because they aired that to insult Jake. They would have had Jake do like a sermon about how WCW is this godless organization. It's really gotten like the Westboro Baptist Church types fired up, just to cause them like an issue, like protesting outside of shows.
At the Earth's core, Tarzan calls the light to battle the fiendish King Surtak, his horror and vile mayhem.
Could you imagine walking into church and Haystacks walks in with 8 children? This was 4 months before Austin 316. I forget how long these went. I think they did do Cactus Jack where the big boys play videos. I think they did. Which was easy because Jack lost a lot of matches in WWE. Yeah, let's eat some Slim Jims and murder old people. I don't need it that bad.
This is for Mr. Blanchard, who told me to make something of myself. For Miss Miller.
Dude, that's an old guy in like the 60s. I'm not sure that's what he told you, dude.
For my parents, who believe in my dreams. For myself.
I'll hold my opinions of the Army to myself.
Hi, I'm Michelle Kleinert, and I work at the Showa Foundation, where we are fulfilling the commitment that Steven Spielberg made after
Yeah, where's Teddy Long's little flag during
filming of Schindler's List. That commitment was to record tens of thousands of survivors' testimonies for future generations, and has resulted in a remarkable new documentary, Survivors of the Holocaust, now available for the first time on home video.
When you watch old wrestling, we get all this shit that's like anti-Semitic.
In their own words, and in
Very
rare
surprising to
footage,
see
the real stories of before, during, and after
a
the
commercial
Holocaust are
about
told.
Holocaust education
This is a video
on an old
that you'll value
WCW
and
show.
share for years to come.
Normally it's the other
Join
way
us.
around.
Be part of this very human, historic effort. This is where you can make a difference.
I'm not kidding.
Today.
3 weeks after this, I believe, is when they introduced a wrestler in WCW called the Ultimate Solution.
All net proceeds from this video go directly to the Showa Foundation.
Next on TBS, African American achievers in law, medicine, politics, and entertainment are honored in the Trumpet Awards. Next
yeah.
on TBS.
But they didn't want black people sitting up front at
Portion
Saturday
of
night.
WCW Saturday Night is brought to you by Pep Boys.
Brum, 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 brum.
Accessories and service come to Pep Boys, America's automotive supercenter.
All right, folks, we're back with
The final solution. I think they changed it to the ultimate solution. It was the final solution. I'm an idiot. It's late.
Unprecedented 13th time, I might add.
Kevin Sullivan doing a Wago face. His second mention of that craze tonight. Oh yeah, Stagwire. Congrats. Hell yeah. Really happy. Really happy for you. Best feeling. Good job putting in that work. Arn Anderson taped his wrists for a promo.
And this gentleman who returns to haunt you, Brother Booty.
Brother Booty. Why wasn't that his name? Like, Booty Man's funny, but Brother Booty, very funny.
Smoked up, that means big.
They did change it to the ultimate solution. Thank you.
Not once, but twice, I have beat the immortal Hulk Hogan all by myself.
Thank you for confirming.
The said it couldn't be done once. When
That's all of it said.
Mismatch. Weeks in a row, Hogan. Not even the great Ric Flair beat you 2 in a row. Nobody said it.
Flair's back there. Yeah,
I knew I
motherfucker.
was that good all along.
Yes, Brother Booty, the Catholic.
He's a loser, just like as of late.
Booty boy.
I'd say this. You're a loser, and so is Sanders. So Hogan, you don't match up
Yes,
with
the
me.
Holocaust.
Brother Booty, you don't match up with Sullivan.
Like,
it's
2004.
You're not man enough to match up with Ric Flair.
Pastmaster Kevin Sullivan obviously
Brother Booty.
the 4 horsemen.
You know they say wrestling.
We need to name, like, we had Daddy Ass a couple years ago. We need a Brother Booty in wrestling.
I'm a guy that ran the punk out of town, whatever he wants to say. And it's this simple. You got a man that set history 2 weeks in a row.
Kevin Sullivan's like, look, I went to the merch stand.
Then you spin around and you go get a loser, your best friend, a guy that you've had a babysit for a long time.
God, Kevin Sullivan was so short.
Just take a look behind
Flair and Arn are not that tall. What is Flair doing back there? He's like cranking it?
You're way out of line on this one. Ric Flair,
here's some time. Double A.
Hey guys, can you like step away a bit so we can see Rick at his promo?
Still modest. He has beaten Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, someone's like, guys, can you hurry up? I can't sweat in this because we gotta sell this.
We stopped the mud hole in the chest Monday night.
When I was a kid, I always thought Sullivan's things on his head were like antenna.
Whispered in my ear.
Yes, Brian, that is the familiar hierarchy of Booty. Brother Booty is Daddy Ass's brother, that will make him Uncle Booty. I did see when Kevin Sullivan showed up in ROH. The Scum storyline, right?
Nah, I see Monday Nitro as being the greatest night.
He's doing the Kimberly dance from the opening match. It's a callback.
Right off into the sunset.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. I thank you.
Look at Arn flexing that big old arm.
The largest arm in the world.
Yeah, Arn, you fucking brag.
Marry one of them. See how much you think of them.
Oh, God.
Have a good week. We'll see you tomorrow night on the main event.
All right.
On TNT and Monday Night Raw. So long, everybody.
Hell yeah. So before we go tonight, it's been a hell of a stream, but before we go, don't go yet. I'm back Sunday, off the grid. Of course, 8 p.m., YouTube and Twitch live. We're going back to something we watched last year on there. Gonna have a lot of fun doing it. But yeah, this is what we're doing Sunday at 8.
To my right, weighing 230 pounds from Mongolia, here is Kuklak Khan.
All right, so that is Sunday. Coke Khan and the stars of the NAWA. That'll be fun. Like we had fun tonight. Listen, man, I've had a hell of a day. I really needed that. I was literally about to cry before we got on stream, but hey, we did it, folks. Thank you so much for the hang tonight. If you're on YouTube, thank you for checking me out on delay, but you really gotta get in here Tuesday nights, baby. That's where the magic happens. Before I go, like I always like to say at the end of these streams. Life fucking sucks. It is horrible. Every day is a new nightmare that is unleashed by the demons of the world. But listen, we got each other. And we're sharing the laughter and the love. All I ask is you just make it the next Tuesday, 7 days. That's all I'm asking for. I know you can do it. I'm going to do it too. And if you can, 9 p.m. next Tuesday, come hang out with us again on Twitch for WCW Deep Cuts Live. My name is Tom once again. It is 10:59 on the East Coast. Go to bed!